In the last video, I talked about two foundational layers of modern LLM systems. First, the large language model itself, what it does, where it fits into the software lifecycle. Then the orchestration, the layer that actually controls how intelligent execute inside a real system. Today, I want to talk about what comes after orchestration, because once you execute intelligent, the next problems organizations face is how do you govern it, observe it, and keep it under control at scale. This is where most LM initiatives quietly fail. Not because the model is good, not because the orchestration doesn't work, but because leadership can't answer the basic question. How do we know this is behaving correctly? How do we prove compliance? How do we stop it when it's wrong? How do we keep costs predictable? Those answers don't live in the model. They live in governance and observability. When you look at the modern LLM application stack, there are four control layers that matters the most. That is logging and LLM ops. This is your system of record. You need visibility, prompts and responses, tool calls and decisions, workflow traces. If you can't explain why the system behaves a certain way last week, you don't have a production system. You have a demo. Validation and guardrail. This is where trust is preserved. Validation enforces the inputs and outputs constraints, policy rules. This isn't about AI safety. It's about protecting operation customers and the teams. Cache and cost control. This is one of the most overlooked layers, one of the fastest ways to regain control. Caching helps reduce interference costs, improve latency. Deployment and hosting strategy. These are strategic decisions, not technical ones. The entire layer, governance, observability, validation, cost control, is where organizations either gain confidence or lose trust in their AI system. This is also where I spend most of my time helping teams, designing those control layers, making the right architectural trade-off, avoid extensive mistakes after the pilot phase. LLMs aren't magic. Orchestration isn't enough. The organization that wins are the ones that treat governance, observability, and cost control as a first-class architecture. This is how AI becomes a reliable infrastructure, not an organizational risk. In the next video, I'll break down how all of these layers, models, orchestration, governance, and validation change the way organizations should estimate software costs and delivery risk. This is part most teams get wrong, and where I see the biggest financial impact when helping organizations adopt LLMs at scale.